What's good, everybody? It's your boy Days. Back again in another video. Welcome back to Days Reacts. So today we are doing China's new high-tech village from Barrett. Shout out to Barrett for this video that we're about to check out today. And yeah, you already know what it is, man. We're about to get into it. And yeah, we're about to come back on our regular schedule, man. Past videos we had done high school stadiums for Arkansas and Texas. You know what I'm saying? So please check out those videos, see what you think about them. Other than that, we're back on our regular programming schedule, you know what I'm saying, for traveling purposes. Other than that, yo, you know what I'm saying? If you're new to the channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. Days Reacts, you know what I'm saying? Check it down below. And also go subscribe to the gaming channel, Progress Gaming, which is the on the ticker too. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, man, without further ado, let's go ahead and dive on in. And yeah, so yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Y'all know what it is. It's time. All right, now let's go ahead and get into it, y'all. Let's see, China's new high-tech village. Without further ado, let's dive on in. All right, it's showtime, baby. Let's go.
Maybe not. Okay. This one's got a cool pair of shoes on. So these exoskeletons that these guys are wearing is basically to help them lift so they don't get fatigued as easy. So the companies that are in these halls here at Big Data 2025 are the companies that are going to define China's AI in the future. Hi and welcome back. I'm in Guiyang, the capital city of Guizhou province, once one of the poorest provinces in China. But take a look behind me. Does this look like a poor city? I don't think so. But today we're not.
No, I don't look like a poor city. Shoot, that city look way better than my current city. So shoot, continue.
Exploring the city. We're going to see a village, and something very special is happening in that village. So stay tuned. Just 40 minutes outside downtown Guiyang on the scenic shores of the Baihua Lake lies Shaolanshan Digital Cultural Eco Village, China's first eco village blending technology, culture and ecology. Already home to 40. All
right, so people don't know what a village is. I'm gonna give you a brief history. A village is like a neighborhood in the China standpoint. Also, a village can be a township or small town in the China standpoint. You know what I'm saying? So from American standpoint, it's small town or neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? In China standpoint, a village. You know what I'm saying? So each of them have like a president, neighborhood president, or house association president, or HOA president, or a mayor. You know what I'm saying, for a small town. So that's what a village is, pretty much. But let's go ahead and dive on back in.
Plus enterprise and 600 employees. By 2025, a projected 1 billion RMB output. The idea is to create a full living ecosystem where you can work, relax and innovate all in one connected digital countryside model.
What if you could taste the movies?
We turned that idea into an $11.3 million business with
Ni hao. And she's collecting chilies. This is a very traditional way. You often see this in traditional areas in China. They have this like wicker basket they put on the back, and they will pick and they'll just throw the things they've picked. There's quite a lot of chilies on these bushes, I can see. It's almost like wild chilies.
Good googly moogly. Let me stop.
Cool. So something really interesting here. They've developed a safety system using drones. Now we're by the water's edge, and as you can see, there's signs all around us that say no swimming. However, in the summertime when it's busy here with tourists, you get a lot of children want to come to the edge of the water, and they might get into difficulty. So what they have a number of drones that are patrolling all the time. And those drones are, first of all, they're shouting out messages to the people near the water's edge just to be careful, etc., etc. But they also have AI algorithms that can detect people in the water or people in trouble in the water. And then what that does, it sends an image and a location information back to the control center, so they can actually dispatch people here to help or remove or tell the people to get out of the water. They have a number of drones that patrol this area because it's quite a big lake. And that's kind of really cool use of technology to help save people from possibly drowning, as well as
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I can understand that.
providing accommodation here for companies. They're also trying to encourage digital nomads to come and settle here. And actually, they're offering a program where they give financial support and also a 25% discount on the cost of housing here. And they also offer some other facilities like office space for them to work in, and just a package like that. And you can actually apply by going onto an app online and seeing if you fill out all your information, then see if you're accepted. But what a great place to be able to work in a beautiful, beautiful environment. I think it would be really nice to work here for sort of 6 months or 12 months. Really nice. So I believe you're working here as a digital nomad.
对，我们是经理来入住的数字游民。
And how long have you been here?
我们从那个3月15号这边有一个发布会，发布了以后，我们就被经理这种工作环境还有这种自然环境吸引，然后就入住了。到现在的话，大概有3个月的时间。
What do you feel about the lifestyle here?
我觉得在这里就是工作和生活，它可以无缝的衔接，就是你可以在这个自然的这种环境当中工作，然后在工作当中呢，你又能从自然当中吸取灵感。我觉得它和传统的这种工作方式和生活方式完全不一样啊！就在这里，你可以实现工作还有诗与远方都可以兼得。
I think you're very lucky to work in such a lovely environment.
对对对，我们觉得这个是非常的，也是非常有心的一件事情。因为除了环境，包括当地政府其实也给了我们很多的一些支持和政策啊，就整个来辅助我们在这里工作和生活。
That's great, thank you.
谢谢谢谢，也欢迎更多的人士来到这里。
This is one of the larger office areas where have been created so larger companies can have their staff and you can all see them. It's actually lunchtime at the moment, so some of them are taking a rest, but this is where they're all working. It's a great environment. It's like open plan, just a really nice environment. They can go out and take walks in beautiful nature. It's really great, really liking it. And what a beautiful place to work. This is an example of one company here that they've turned old buildings into their offices. They've all been renovated, and just what a place to work. You know, you've got these beautiful views, you've got a nice terrace they can sit on, they have meeting rooms, they have offices. And this is one of the first villages in the whole of China to adopt this new strategy, and it's a great example of how China turning rural areas into innovation hubs, not just factories, but places where technology and culture can thrive together. So as you can see, this is not your typical industrial park. It's a rural village. However, behind the scenes, there's a growing industrial digital powerhouse. It's just great to relax and sip traditional Chinese tea at the top of Guiyang. Look at that for a beautiful view. And all around us are the tea bushes that provide the leaves for the tea we've just been drinking. And now we're off to the 2025 Big Data Exhibition. This year marks the 11th edition with the theme Data Powers Industry, Intelligence Shapes the Future. It's become one of the most important platforms for China's digital economy. Big Data 2025, let's go! Whoa! Hello.
Bro, look at that.
Hi.
Bro, look at that. That's crazy.
Can we shake hands? Maybe not. Okay. Okay.
Shaking hands with this thing. Bro, you see how technology getting to, bro, with this AI stuff? This is crazy, y'all.
This one's got a cool pair of shoes on. So these are pretty cool. These are like personal mobile, like scooter kind of things. And you see a robot dog here, which is all done in like the search and rescue colors. You can go into environments where there's gas or dangerous things rather than sending in humans. I think these are great for like that kind of search and rescue operations. So walking in, we see some of China's biggest companies here. On the left, China Telecom, and on the right, China Mobile. These are companies who operate massive data centers around China, as well as telecommunications. All the big telecom companies are moving very rapidly into AI. And China's Southern Power Grid actually operates the largest power network in all of China. They cover Guangdong, which is one of the most power-hungry provinces in China. This is an AI robot that they use to repair power lines. And they've got a whole host of different robots over here, which they use to sort of inspect and repair stuff. Oh, there's a big humanoid one here. He's a tall one. So these exoskeletons that these guys are wearing is basically to help them lift so they don't get fatigued as easy. And this aids power workers when they're up things like pylons and things like that. And as I'm from Shenzhen, it's really nice to see Huawei here.
Bro, they gave me that for my job currently, bro, helping people out the wheelchairs, bro. You know what I'm saying? Exoskeleton suit, bro. You just don't understand. Or get these for people that needs to learn how to walk again. Give them this type of suit. I swear, bro, it'd be crazy.
China's largest tech company. It's quite interesting because many of the companies on their stand are not Huawei themselves. They're all smaller developers who are building AI and software and systems, all based on Huawei's platform and Huawei's large language models. And it's great to see Huawei helping these smaller companies develop their ideas into bigger, better things. So you see behind me this AI city. This is a company that uses Huawei's platform to develop an AI software to run cities. Basically, they monitor all things like water, gas, electricity, even the weather they put in, so they can actually detect problems before they actually happen, which is really cool. They also monitor traffic flows and all.
That's a nice little city they got. That's a nice little city they got right there going on. That's nice.
Detect problems before they actually happen, which is really cool. They also monitor traffic flows and all that kind of thing. So brain code build interfaces between the brain and electronics. And as you can see, this guy here is playing the piano with a false arm and hand. And this is using the brain code technology. You can see how there's quite a lot of precision there. That's all working from his impulses from his brain. So with more and more cars coming onto China's roads, because more and more people are now adopting EVs because the price point's so good, traffic is becoming an issue, especially in the big cities. And we see here Baidu have a solution which helps monitor and control the traffic using AI. It will monitor traffic flows, it will monitor lights to keep the traffic flowing better through the centers of cities. So it's clear from walking around here that there's a lot going on in this AI and data and robotics space. I'm going to say that's something where I feel China are very, very good. They don't just talk about it, they do it. So yeah, AI is implemented in a lot of industry, ports, mines, the railway. It's becoming more and more prevalent in everyday life. And you can see the amount of development going on with all these AI companies here. So the companies that are in these halls here at Big Data 2025 are the companies that are going to define China's AI in the future. So after walking around the exhibition all day, we finally come to relax and have a coffee. 2杯热拿铁，对。That is a good latte. Interestingly, Guian doesn't grow a single coffee bean, yet they have more than 3,000 cafes, one of the highest densities in China. obviously coffee must be a way of life here in Guihan. So I hope that's shown you how big data and digitalization of industry are transforming smaller, more rural areas here in China. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something from it. I certainly did. But for now, from Guihan, take care.
All right, so that is Barrett. So if you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel Days Reacts, and also subscribe to Progress Gaming. Yeah, AI. I like how China is using AI because they're using AI for like what AI should be used for. Pretty much like how to check stuff like you know what I'm saying, like the water, the energy, the electricity and stuff. Not get AI to tell people stories and all like that, and get them like a mind of his own, and try to get it like a pretty much like, you know what I'm saying, give them false tales and all like that, you know what I'm saying, and make them, you know what I'm saying, think, put a lot of, you know what I'm getting to. But pretty much I like how China is using AI. They using it like for industries, like pretty much helping people where to go and all like that, and use it for emergency purposes, and teaching, making AI learn how much water we using, how much energy we using, and all that type of stuff. I like how they using AI for that type of manner. But shout out to Barrett for this video, and shout out to him showing the village and stuff. Other than that, if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel Days Reacts, and also give his channel a subscribe to, some love to Barrett. He does a lot. He lives in China, but he does a lot for everybody else to experience China. And also, if you like gaming, please go subscribe to my gaming channel, Progress Gaming. You know what I'm saying? Everything is down below, you know what I'm saying, on the ticker. You know what I'm saying? It ain't hard to find. It's easy to find. But other than that, if you like this video, please subscribe. Anyway, that's all I got to say, y'all. I'll catch y'all later for the next one, y'all. Deuces.